are you doing today?
Well, thank you.
Good. Well, talk to us first about your role at PwC and what you do.
Okay. Well, really, for the last 15 years, I've worked with companies and banks around how they get business value by doing better on environmental and social issues. And about 3 years ago, PwC acquired our little firm as a way of building capacity in this area.
Okay. And we've been hearing more about the theme this year about accelerating returns and what if companies want to take a more offensive eco-innovation approach?
Well, when companies are thinking about how to innovate around environmental and social issues, there are a lot of challenges they face as a result of, in trying to do that. And one of the key challenges is to really understand how much benefit they're creating for the environment and society. And so there's almost a measuring sort of challenge that goes along with that. But another challenge they face is that they may have some technology or some capability that's useful, but they sell to one company who in turn sells to another, and it really isn't until it's further down in the value chain that that environmental or social attribute is important. And so it's not unusual to find companies that, let's say in the chemical industry, for instance, that have solutions to problems, but they don't sell directly to the folks that have the problem. And so we oftentimes work with companies to help them identify what it is they have in their portfolio of technology that can contribute to solutions, where those solutions are valued, how to forge relationships with those who value that, and sort of drive the market in their direction.
And can you give us one example of a project that you've worked on?
Yeah, sure. So a chemical company that makes coatings or ingredients, both coatings and ingredients for coatings, has the technology that will enable soda manufacturers and other juices to use aluminum cans which have a lining on the inside. You don't actually see it, but there's a lining inside there that enables you to have those kinds of drinks in there. And it's got some substances that are chemicals of concern. And it's in very small quantities, and there's a lively public debate about how much we should all be concerned about that. But many beverage companies would just as soon not have it be part of their problem, not be their problem. But so we worked with them to help drive the market in the direction of their solution by forging relationships with several beverage manufacturers who have a real interest in that. And their technology wasn't even really on the screen before that. And so that's the kind of example.
Wow, that's a great example. And talk to us about your role here today at Business Climate and what you're doing. Are you speaking on a panel?
As part of the introductory discussions, and we were really talking about, which is very central to how we approach sustainability at PwC, really talking about how do you understand how you're creating value, how do you measure it, because we found that really without question that when companies do it, pursue sustainability out of a sense of charitable, a charitable sense or noblesse oblige, that they really just don't do it the same way as they do it if they really know they're making money. So we help them understand what the returns are.
True. Very important discussion to have.